Okay, you guys, we're going to work on the first problem, which the first problem really is these top 6 boxes. So, first problem, what we're going to do is the equations right here, and it's kind of hard to see, but the equations right there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in standard form and find everything I can in standard form. So, standard form is y equals, and then x squared. We're going to just rearrange. Plus 14x plus 13. And a couple of things I'm going to write in standard form is standard form gives me a, b, and c, which is nice because I can do a lot of things with that. So a is 1, b is 14, and c is 13. So right away, I know that the y-intercept is the point 0, 13 because the y-intercept is always 0, c. Okay, I also know that the direction of opening is up because a equals 1. Okay, if it opens up like this, then I know that my vertex is going to be a minimum. Okay, and so now I'm going to find my vertex, okay, by doing negative b over 2a. And I get negative 14 over 2 times 1, which is negative 14 over 2, which is negative 7. That's my axis of symmetry. So I know at 1, okay, I know that at negative 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's my axis of symmetry. And the other thing is that it goes to the point 0, negative 13. 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's see, 11, 12, 13. This is like a really bad graph. We might have to change our scales because it's going to be way off. Because I know it opens up and goes to there. So, next thing we're going to do is we are going to find the y value that goes with the vertex. So I'm going to take negative 7. Okay, I'm going to take negative 7 and I'm going to plug it into the equation. Okay, I'm going to grab my calculator and I'm just going to plug that in exactly how it is, or I can try to do it. But I know negative 7 is 49. And then I have negative 14 times 7. 14 times negative 7. 14 times negative 7. I get minus 98. So minus 98 plus 13. When I do all of that, so I'm going to add 49 to that and add 13. Those are both positive. I get negative 36. So my vertex, I get negative 7, negative 36. So I'm actually going to redo my graph so the scale's a little bit better. And we'll just do it by 3s. Okay, so this would be like my graph at negative 7. Because 3, 6, halfway. Okay. And so 0, negative 13, 3, 6, 9, 12, a little bit. And then negative 7. Negative 7, 36 will be down 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just 36. Divided by 3 is 12. Okay. I also know if I have this point here, I'm going to have this point here because of the axis of symmetry. Okay. And the nice thing is I can go straight to vertex form because if you remember, vertex form is a times x minus h squared plus k, where h and k are your vertex. I can write it as y equals a is 1, x minus h, so that's going to be a minus negative 7, so it's plus 7, and minus 36. So y equals x plus 7 squared minus 36. Okay, the last one to do is this factored form, which is where I'm going to make my box. So I'm going to take this equation in standard form and make my box. So I have x squared plus 14x plus 13, and I make my box to factor it. I put the first term in the first box, last term in the last box, and then I need to figure out how to split up this 14 so it multiplies to 13 and adds to 14, and the only things that multiply to 13 are 1 and 13. And luckily 1 plus 13 is 14. So I get 1x, 13x, and then I take out what they share, and these share 13. This one shares an x, and this one shares a 1. So this factors into y equals x plus 13 and x plus 1. And I get my x-intercepts from that because I take each one of them and that it equals 0. And I get x equals -1 and x equals -13, so my points are -1, 0, and -13, 0. So that's going to be like that and like that. And so here's my lovely u that's been scaled down. Numbers weren't so nice. But then the last thing, domain and range. Domain is always going to be -infinity to infinity, and range will be from -36 to infinity.